Hey guys, it's Vicky, and today I'm here to share with you my August reading plans, the books that I want to read in the month of August. I can't believe that summer's already almost over. This is crazy, but here we are. So I have a couple of good books planned for the month. As you guys know in my last video, I am partaking in the Bookswapathon, which is the first week of August. So that TBR is completely separate from this one. Any books that I don't finish on my booktube TBR, I'm not going to carry over into the rest of the month. So I have that going on the first week, and then later on in the month, I believe on the 19th, it starts, I am taking part in the Bookswapathon, which is super exciting because I haven't done it before. But basically, I'll post more details about it later. I know it's hosted by Krista from Books and Jams and Lindsay from The Wandering Reader, and I think there are a couple other hosts that I can't think of right now. I'm so sorry. But it's basically a readathon where you get paired up with a book buddy and you send each other a book. So it's like Christmas, and that's really awesome. So I'm really excited to partake in it. And so I'm considering that book in my reading plans as well, even though I don't know what it is yet, so I'll be surprised. But so I have 3 other books that I am going to be reading this month, hoping to read this month, and one that I am working on, that I've been working on since July. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first book I want to talk about is my current read that I am working on, and that is Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell. I'm about almost to the halfway point with this one, and I'm really enjoying it, guys. I'm thinking 5 stars. It's really good. I'm buddy reading this with Bobby, who is a subscriber. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she's really active here on YouTube and also on Goodreads. So yes, we are buddy reading this together. We are really enjoying it, having a great time, taking our time, reading about 1 to 2 chapters a day, which is working out really well. And it's really good. It's a Civil War epic. I don't want to say too much more about it, but loving it. I don't even know if I will finish it in August. It might be an early September finish for me, but I will be reading this throughout the month, except for the week of Bookswapathon. I'm going to put it down so I can just focus on my Bookswapathon TBR, which is kind of sad because I am really enjoying this, so I'm going to miss it for that week. But yeah, so this one is one that I will be working on throughout the month. My next August read is going to be The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager, and this is a thriller. It was my book of the month pick for July, so I picked this one because last summer I read Riley Sager's first book, Final Girls, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a solid thriller, a great nod to the slasher genre, and this one is about a girl who returns to a summer camp that she went to as a kid or as like a young adult, and when she was there as a child, some of her friends disappeared and were never found. So she returns to this camp, I believe as like a counselor or a teacher or something like that, and she's trying to also like solve the mystery of what happened all those years ago. So it sounds kind of cool, very summery, obviously, having to deal with a summer camp. So I think this one's going to be a lot of fun. Next up, I'm really excited to read The Secret Keeper by Kate Morton. If you guys remember, in my July TBR, I had wanted to read The Lake House with Krista from Books and Jams, her Goodreads read-along group. They were reading The Lake House for the month of July, and I just never even got to it. Not even close. I didn't even get close to getting to it. And this one, I actually initially, in wanting to try Kate Morton, this was the book I wanted to try first. But because Krista was doing that read-along, I was like, oh, I'll do The Lake House first, and then I'll do this one. But now I'm back to wanting to do The Secret Keeper first. Because this was the first one that I really heard about, that I was really intrigued by, so I want to give this one a go. And it takes place in the summer. It sounds like a perfect summer read. It is a mystery slash kind of historical fiction. Part of the story takes place, I believe, in the 1960s. And then the other story takes place in the present. And it deals with a woman who as a teen in the 60s, she witnesses something, I believe, on her parents' property, some sort of crime or something. and is dealing with that in the present. It kind of resurfaces or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it just sounds really good, and I've been dying to try Kate Morton for like a year now, so I'm really excited to finally crack one of her books open. And then the last book I really want to get to in August is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. This is a book I've had on my shelves for over a year now, and I have just been really wanting to pick up, and I just keep overlooking it. But it's one that's really been interesting me, in grabbing my interest. What am I trying to say? I've been interested in this book, especially lately, because of the PBS Great American Read. It is on the top 100, so it is one that I really want to get to before the winner of that is announced in October. So it's a fairly short book. I hear, though, that it packs a punch, and it has a lot to say about modern times, even though it's not a very new book, but a lot of the themes are still holding true today, and I've heard it's really great. So I'm really excited to pick it up and get this one read and check it off my list for the Great American Read TBR that I also made a few months ago. Alright guys, so those are the books I'm planning to read in the month of August. Please let me know what you thought of these books if you have read them, because I would love to have some input before I get to them. And obviously tell me what you're going to read in August, because I would love to hear about that. Like I said, I will try to link some info down below about the Bookswapathon if you're interested, because I know to sign up to get a book buddy, the deadline I believe is the 31st of July. So I will try to link that stuff so that if you are interested in taking part, you can. It sounds like a lot of fun. And then obviously Booktubeathon is happening in like 2 days, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to give it a shot. So I hope that the month of August treats you guys well and that you have a good month, and that's all I have for today. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!